G'day everybody, this is Grandad Jack and I've got a project I'm doing today, and that is I'm going to build a deck. It's not a big one, it's on a person's house who lives in the town here, and so I'll be doing that today. So I thought I'd show you how I do it. The deck that I'm going to build here measures 3.3 metres by 3.6, or about 12 foot by 12 foot. It will be attached to the corner of this bedroom area. There is an existing concrete slab that's already here that I'll be building on top of that. I'm using these concrete pads to use as a base on the ground on the areas where there is no concrete slab. First of all, I cut the grass away where the concrete pads are going to sit. I just skim the grass off with the shovel and then place the concrete blocks in place, and this is what the deck supports will sit on. I leave a little bit of loose soil around where the concrete pad sits, and then I just tap it down with a rubber mallet on the corners where it needs to, so I can get it nice and level. To get the bearers at the right height, I use treated pine timber that's liquid nailed to the concrete blocks to build them up so I get the bearer nice and level. I just use the treated pine blocks and glue them with liquid nails to build up the decking height to get the level I want, so that it's nice and level. Once all the bearers are glued down onto the blocks, I then like to use the bitumen paint to paint the treated pine blocks, and that just gives them some weather protection. I do all the treated pine blocks that are glued onto the concrete pads in this way. I then screw the bearers to the bitumen painted treated pine pads. The decking I'm using here is Merbau hardwood, and it's 90mm by 19mm. It's important to screw this decking rather than nail it, otherwise it will split at the ends. It's important to get the first piece of decking down so that it's straight, and I use wedges to do this. So I pre-drill all the holes for the deck, and I use a special drill bit that has a countersunk top to it so the screws will sit in flush with the top of the decking timber. It comes with different size drill bits so that you can do different size holes if you need to. A lot of these decking boards are actually a bit bent and warped when you buy them. So I just lay down about 3 boards at a time, and using wedges I get the boards straight. I then screw these 3 boards down for the total length of the boards, and then I put another 3 boards down, and using wedges I straighten those and do this all the way along. Once I've finished the top part of the deck, I then use the same material to put along the sides. I've left them overhang here because I want to put steps at the end here, so it's better if they continue right through to where the steps end. So this is what it looks like once the deck is all done and it's all screwed down and finished. A decking oil or a decking coating can also be applied to this material. It's actually a hardwood, so it has a good lifespan anyway, but just a coating will give it extra protection and give it a longer life. I've also cut the deck around the hot water service, as you can see here. So that's another episode from Grandad Jack on how to build a deck out of treated pine material and Merbau decking, and it actually comes up pretty good. So thanks for watching this episode, and I'll see you next time.